Hey guys, today we're gonna search another box of pennies. Now, I apologize for doing all these penny hunts lately, but my bank that is very close to me, within walking distance, has been ordering coins, and in this last month or two, I've been joining in on ordering, and yeah, I've hunted a lot of penny boxes because I've gotten quite a few. I actually went into the bank expecting to get two boxes, but unfortunately, they only had one. Still, though, I did open it up, and it is the tall box, which I wasn't sure because last time it was a Loomis box, but I did open it, and it is circulated. As you can tell from a few of those enders right there. And I did check for enders, and we have one wheat penny ender. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a 1956. I had to move the paper a little bit because I wanted to make sure it wasn't a 59. But there's a wheat penny right there. Hopefully that means it's going to be a pretty good box. I will save the two enders for last. This one is just a Canadian, which for where I'm at is quite common. So we'll get into this box. I will set the two enders aside and do them last, but we'll see what we can find. Let's get into it. See my first wheat penny right here, poking out of the back, and it's a last year 58D. We're still on the board though, which is cool. There's a nice 73D. There's that one. Ooh. We had two in this roll, and look at this, guys. We got an older one. 1939. I didn't even notice that, actually. Well, that's a decently old one. Hopefully, that's a good sign. Alright, I'm on roll number 5, and I see two more wheat pennies. This one I kind of pulled back, and I saw by the date, 1957D, kind of corroded. And then I saw this one right here, 1944 San Francisco. So we got the 30s, 40s, and 50s covered now. Let's keep going. Well, I'm hoping this is a really good box because I have two more wheat pennies, and this one's old. But look at the condition of this 1968. This is my first Canadian. Look at the condition of that. That's in great shape. That will probably upgrade my book. But look at this, guys. I saw it. 1930. Awesome. It's our oldest one. That's already 5. Well, with this one, it will be 6. So, that's awesome. 1952D. Awesome. We're already at 6 wheat pennies for the box. We're not even 10 rolls in. Let's keep going. Alright, we're on roll 8. Well, this is including the enders. We're on roll 8. And I got another Wheatie. I saw by the date. It's in pretty good shape, and it's a 50 AD. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, next roll, we got another one. Right here. I don't see anything else. 1957D. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, next roll, we got another one. 1947 Denver. Alright. Let's keep going. Alright, I got another Wheatie. A few rolls later. And it's a 1953S in pretty good condition. That would go... Oh, that's a 58. That's a 57 right there. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, I got another wheat penny right here. I'm on the 20th roll. And that's a 57D. Alright, that's our second or third of those. And so far we have 11, not including the ender. Alright, we got a couple more wheat pennies. I'm almost halfway through the box. This one, again, I saw by the date, 1952D, which would go, they're not necessarily in order, but it's alright. And then this one, 1945S. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, I have two more wheat pennies, and I got another one in the 30s. This first one is a 52D. And then look at this, guys. 1936. I don't think it's a DDO. It doesn't look like it. But that's another 30s wheat cent. Alright. Let's keep going. Alright, I'll film this because it is a young head. And it's an older one too. 1956. Alright, still not the 1958 that I need. But it is a fine. Let's keep going. Alright, well, this is a pretty good roll because we have 3 wheat pennies in this roll. We have a 1954S. We have 2 right next to each other. This one is a 48S. And this one is pretty damaged. 1937. Wow. It's an older one. Another 30s, and that is our fourth 30s coin. That is crazy. I don't see anything else in there. Alright, we'll keep looking. Alright, I actually already pulled these out, and this one is old. I did see the date, and it's one I've already found before, but it's got a mint mark. This one is a 1951 San Francisco. And look at this, guys. 1930S. That is, what is that? 1930s wheat penny number 5? At least, yeah, I think number 5. That is awesome. Alright, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So, right now, we are tied our record with this ender. And we also have that Canadian roll, which I'm setting aside for whatever reason. So, we have 13 more rolls. We have 12 more rolls. I feel like we can get one more wheat penny and 12 more rolls. I think this box might actually break the most wheat pennies I've found in a box. Come on, let's see if we can do it. Well, if you include the enders, roll number 40 has done it. We have broken our record for the most wheat pennies I found in a box. And if you take a $25 hunt, this is the most wheat pennies I found in a $25 hunt. If you guys remember, I had that customer wrapped box that had... Oh, there's another one. There's another one. I didn't even notice. I was just doing this. But if you guys remember, I way back in 2019, I had a batch of customer wrapped that had 21 wheat pennies in it. And I tied that, actually recently, I've tied that goal. I've tied that number of wheat pennies recently in that 5-box hunt that I did with 21. This is going to be wheat penny number 22 and 23 on this one box. This is a record-breaking box for me. It's a 1958D. It just goes to show you that enders sometimes don't matter. I mean, enders are typically, a good sign for what's going to be in the box, but you never know. I mean, it's like the box where the machine wrap box where I had 21 wheat pennies. had 3 enders, 3 wheat penny enders, and this one only has 1. And so far, without the wheat penny ender, we still have 8 rolls to go. And then this one is a 1940s. Yeah. This is a great box. The only thing, as far as wheat pennies go, one of the only things that would make it better, it'd be nice to get something older than the 30s. So far, our oldest is 1930, and we got 2 of them. So it'd be nice to get something earlier than 1930. But if I'm going to have a hunt like this, I mean, I'll take them all 40s and 50s. So, I will say I also have found a few more Canadians. I haven't brought you in for all of them because there haven't really been any old ones. And I brought you in for this one because it is older and it's nice. So if you take the Canadian, the wheat penny out, we have 8 rolls to go. So maybe I was a little wrong in my calculation there, but let's keep going. Maybe we can make it to 25. All right, guys. Next roll. I think I did get another wheat penny. I think it's the next roll, and it's a 1944. I think that's number 24 for the box. Awesome. Let's keep going. All right, next roll again. We got another one. 1946 Denver. All right, let's keep going. All right, next roll again. We got another wheat penny. 1942 D. All right, let's keep going. All right, I've got another wheatie again next roll. And it's a 1949 Denver. All right, let's keep going. All right, not including the enders, or ender, I have one more roll. But I got another wheatie. Oh, look at that, guys. We finally made it and broke before the 30s. On the second to last roll, 1929. That is awesome. There wasn't anything else in this roll, I don't think. I might do the last 3 live. Why not? Alright, we're on the last 3 rolls. Let's do the one with nothing really that special on the end. Man, these boxes produce more wheat pennies, but man, the rolls are really hard to get open compared to the Loomis wrapped rolls. Alright, I'm not seeing anything obvious. There's some nice coppers. There's been quite a few nice copper pennies in this box. Nope, that's not one that's just dark. That's a 1959. Nothing in that roll. We'll just scoot it over here. And then let's do the Canadian penny. Right here. I know the Canadian penny is going to be newer. 1999. Alright, let's see. Any live magic here? We can't tell just yet. Need to go through it real quick to be sure. Is that something? No, it's another 59. Nothing in that roll. Alright. Let's do the Weedy Ender, which is a 56. So, so we're going to get at least one wheat penny out of this last roll. There you go. 56 Philly. I did know it was a Philadelphia by the being able to pull the paper back. Whoa. I not only see a wheat penny, but I think I see an older Canadian penny right here too. That looks older. There we go. 1941, San Francisco. See what this is. Oh, guys, yep. In fact, that ties the oldest one that I found. 1940. King George VI in the last roll. I'm so glad I filmed that live. Wow. This has been an insane box. I'm going to do a recap of... I'm going to do 4 different little recaps. First, I'm going to set up the wheat pennies. Then I'll set up the nice and shinies. Then the Canadian pennies. Then the oddities. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so we finished with that box. And this was an incredible box. Absolutely incredible. I did not think it would get anywhere near as good as it did. We have a total of 29 wheat pennies on the board. We almost hit 30, but we have 29 wheat pennies on the board here. Our oldest was a 1929. We got one 1930S, one 1930 Philly, one 1936 Philly, one 1937 Philly, and one 39 Philly. As for 40s, we got a 1940 out of San Francisco, a 1941 out of Denver, a 1942 out of Denver, a 44, two 44s, one out of Philly, one out of San Francisco, a 45S, a 46D, a 47D, a 48S, and a 49D. And then in the 50s, we got a 1951D, I believe, a 1952D, another 1952D, another 1952D, 53S, 54S, 156 Philly, which was the ender, 357s, all from Denver, and 3 from 58, all out of Denver as well. Yeah, awesome. We did not get any teens, but I'm not complaining at all. This was an absolutely incredible box. I'm gonna get the bright and shiny, nicer coins set up, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Alright, I apologize that it's off center, but we got a lot of bright and shiny coins. We have, our oldest was a 1961D. We got a 62D, 64 Philly. The 67 isn't in the best shape, but I don't see him in good shape very often in that year, so I'll hold on to it. A beautiful 68S, a really nice 70D, a nice 71D, a pretty nice 1972D. It's got some spotting. 3 1973Ds, one 1974 Philly, one 1977D, one 1980D. The only 2 zinc ones I pulled out this really nice 2000D, which I don't find a lot of, and then one nice 2009 out of Denver. Alright, let's get the Canadians up here and see what we got. Alright, I just combined the oddities and the Canadian pennies in the same little section. As for oddities, I did get one 1974S. Surprisingly, only one. It's actually in great shape. Better than I usually find them. One kind of odd toner, a 2017D. It does not look even the slightest bit color of a normal penny. Either zinc or copper. 2 1972 Phillies, which, as I've mentioned before, I'm holding on to because I'm going to do a DDO hunt on those. And then one 1960D small date, which I don't see a ton of those. And then Canadian pennies, our oldest was that last roll live 1940 King George VI. Tying my second oldest Canadian penny I've ever found. I haven't found any in the 3 years they made them in the 30s, but 1940. I did get one young head from 1956. I got a Really nice 1968. This will actually probably upgrade. I don't think I have one that nice. It's nice red condition. And then I have a 73, an 81, an 84, 96, and two 1999s and one 2001. And yeah, this was a great box. It was great all around in that not only did we get a ton of wheat pennies, broke our record, we also got quite a few pre-1940. We got some really good Canadian pennies here and some really nice quality shiny coins. So this was an overall great box. It was definitely one of my better penny boxes. I'd argue... I mean, I can't think of another penny box that did better than this. Other than, finding, maybe some low mintage coins or some older ones. Sorry, guys, my flash just turned off. My battery's low. I'm just about to end it anyway. But I don't think, if you take into account oldies, number of wheat pennies, oldies and Canadian pennies, and a good quality of bright and shiny coins, I don't know if we've done better than this. This might be one of my best bank-wrapped boxes ever. Anyway, the quality becomes really bad when my flash is turned off, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.